disappointing safari yesterday, we decided to leave. Not, you know, for the same reason, but yeah, so we are now in Delhi. Our flight was 12:35 and it is now probably 4 o'clock, so it's a pretty short flight, 3.5 hours, and we're here and we're on to new adventures. And here we go, our first day exploring Delhi. We're on our way to the rail station. We are going to Paharganj to get our train tickets that we, I guess, ordered yesterday. We got a call this morning saying they had them, so we gotta ride the metro to Paharganj and collect them. After that, we're gonna do some classic tourism and visit all the sites that are pretty much the main sites of Delhi. McDonald's, Subway, and Pizza Hut. Yes, so we got off where we should have, but then we decided that we would leave because that's where it sort of looks like the sign is telling us to go. But I actually didn't realize that there were footsteps until now. So the Delhi system is very similar to the SkyTrain we have in Vancouver, except it's better. It's more organized. Clearly it shows you where you need to go if you pay enough attention. It's actually very clean. I was surprised. That was actually a very good experience. The new Delhi Metro is very good. It's a lot cleaner. The inside scoop on an @NoahVDE vlog. If you want more, subscribe to my channel, pay $10, and I'll just film Noah for the rest of the trip. How was it, dude? So good, so good. Very, very good. Would recommend. Just walking through this marketplace, we've had about 4 people, maybe 5 people walk up to us and just start talking to us for no reason. And there's another one. Real Ray-Bans. So they just strike up a conversation with you, then eventually I guess they try to sell you something. If you just keep walking or say no thank you, I don't want to buy anything, then they'll leave you alone because their one job and their one goal is to sell you something. But the thing is they make it seem like they're so interested in you, and then it's just like, where are you going? And they figure out where you're going, and then they try to sell you some sort of tourism trip. It's bad. We've gotten off the train once again at a new destination. We are headed to the Red Fort, which is either that or that over like right there. So I was wrong. We ended up going up here to this mosque instead of the Red Fort. So now we're gonna make our way that way to the Red Fort, which is over there. You can see it there. Now we are at the real Red Fort. By far, one of my favorite things so far is that everywhere we go, no matter what, if you're a tourist, you pay way more than anybody else. Like way So to get into there, it would cost like a local 35 rupee, which is maybe 75 cents. And for us, tourists, it costs 500, which is 10 bucks, which is like, I feel like if
That's
you're
actually double, almost double how much it costs for us to sleep right now.
Just about, yeah. Which is, it's crazy that a developing country like this, which is trying to, you know, increase its tourism rate, is charging ridiculous amounts of money just to walk into a giant red building.
In the grand scheme of things, at home, $10 wouldn't be a lot, but here, 500 rupees is like a very large amount.
You could probably fix an entire car with 500 rupees here.
Oh yeah, a motorcycle repair is way less than 500 rupees.
Easily. So instead of going inside today, we're just gonna admire it for its beauty from afar.
One photo.
Oh, sure, yeah, awesome. So there's an example of what we've been dealing with. It doesn't bother me, but it's what we've been having to deal with all trip. People asking us just to take pictures because, again, we're white. But a new thing here is instead of putting their arm on your shoulder, they ask you to shake their hand and just hold their hand while they take the picture. It's interesting. I think I like it. I'm going to start doing that. Next stop on Delhi Metro Tour. Sounds like a TV show intro. We're at the Parliament buildings in Delhi right now, and I must say, sunset is beautiful. I freaking love it. Delhi has been a lot less hectic than Mumbai. We don't have to try find a tuk-tuk or a cab. It's just we take the metro and it costs us 30 rupees, which is chump change for us, at least. This walk definitely seemed a lot shorter from back there, but now that you can sort of see that in the distance, we're much closer to that. We've been walking for 20 minutes maybe, and it's maybe another 10, hopefully, maybe less. We've also been stopped numerous times walking on this path from tuk-tuks that come from that side of the road and just whip over and stop us because they want to take us the extra, you know, kilometer, maybe half a kilometer to the gate. And every time we say no, no tuk-tuk, no rickshaw, and they insist, even though they would only make 10 rupee. Time to ride back, pick up one of these bad boys. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, look at those things. Those are sweet. Pick one of these up and ride it all the way back. This is why you don't let kids drive, folks. Run away. Here's the guy chasing them. Woo! Joyride. Literally just standing there in front of the gate, enjoying my chai. And I think I just took about 30 pictures with people in a row. That's more pictures than I've seen anybody actually take of the gate. It really made me feel like I was the main attraction instead of the actual India Gate, which is not right. Noah just bought some street momo, which is literally dumplings. The sauce for it was very spicy, and as you can tell, he's dying a little bit. Good though?
Yeah, it was good.
Is it worth it? Are you sure? We have survived our trip into Delhi and New Delhi. It was actually not bad. It's a lot better than I expected it to be. It's a little chaotic, but it's chaotic in a sort of, it's chaotic in like a manageable way. And so everybody honks here. It's pretty much just to let people know where you are. And it gets really annoying. But also one thing that I noticed is that all of their lights have timers on them so that you know exactly when it's going to change. But even though they have timers and the light's red, people will still just go. And if you don't start walking, then you're not gonna get across the street. Anyways, we're back at the hostel now. Probably gonna get some sleep because we're pretty tired after that long day walking through Delhi. So thank you all for tuning in. Hope to watch the next one. Peace.